Andy, it's great to see you again.
How are you?
Yeah, it's good to see you. How's life treating you? All right?
So good, so good, so good.
It's lovely to be back.
I've been waiting for this for so long. It's fun, isn't it, how certain things in life you just miss. And it's great to be back out walking and talking.
And you know what? It's funny that we've missed it.
Yeah.
But so many other people.
Well,
that's what's brought it all back again, isn't it?
And
really?
that's the lovely thing, that the driver is, you know, people want to hear a bit more. So let's give them some more.
Let's give them some more. So what I think the first discussion, let's talk about something different. You know, let's talk about communication. Let's talk about communication. I think not only to dental audiences, but actually every industry, I think communication is something that notoriously is often done really, really badly.
I think it's probably the most important skill you can have in life and business. If you're a poor communicator, life's hard. And I think with communication, one of the things that we don't necessarily get right is we don't always appreciate that we're doing it for somebody else. It's always about the recipient. If you can't articulate your point or lay it down in words in a way which is well received by the other party, then you're failing, surely.
And it goes to, I mean, you know, it's like it was already written this way, wasn't it? Because we've got double the amount of senses to receive information than we have to give.
So true.
So, and yet that's the bit that always people miss.
So true.
You know, the communication, I think, is notoriously is done very, very badly. And I don't think it's done knowingly so. I don't think people go out there or are set to be bad communicators per se. But I think that some people sometimes just need to take a step back and say to themselves, all right, you know, remember when I was in this situation, or how would I like to have been discussed about in this situation? And talking about transferable skills, because I think that's really, really important. My days at Selfridges, when I was an undergraduate, were all based about establishing communications with people that you previously may or may not have known.
Yeah.
And that's the skill that allows me to establish a rapport with a patient. It's funny, isn't it?
But also I think rapport is so important to establish, because once you've established rapport, you then got trust and everything flows from that. And people obsess about rapport and what that means and how to build it. You can build rapport in 20 seconds. It's not that hard, but I think you need to use various elements. You know, when we talk about communication, we're listening, you know, writing, our words, our body language, how we are now, but also using visual prompts. I know within dentistry, you know, there's various aids you've got to demonstrate to a patient what you're trying to achieve. And I think communication is a real mixed bag of using whatever's right in that situation, but always remembering, who am I doing it for? And am I using the best channel possible in that moment?
Am I using the best tools that I've got in my armory? And, you know, like you've just said, was it 75% of communication is non-verbal, right? So me looking into your eyes, and I know whether you're saying something to me with honesty, or whether there's something behind the eyes that is trying to, you can sense it straight away, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
And we've focused on patients, but actually, if you're a leader of a team, whether it's dental, non-dental, if you're an owner of a big organisation, a business, the only way you're going to inspire people to do great things is them to believe in your vision, believe in your journey. So yeah, I think communication is a critical one. I think it's completely under-discussed and undervalued. And the thing that gets me about it actually is the fact that people believe they're really good communicators.
We all do.
Myself included, I think.
And I think what I hope that perhaps people take from this is a moment of self-reflection. And people just think about, you know, we tend to be strong in some areas and less strong in others. And it might be that people just dwell and think, okay, so am I the best listener I could be? Do I really listening intently? Is it really intentional, my listening? And listening in every sense. Some people are really good listeners when they're in a work environment, but they're rubbish when they get home. Are you always listening in the way you can and could and should be?
And I think we should all look inward, as in that we can reflect on all these things and we can always strive to become better. Because it doesn't mean that because you're notoriously known to be a good or bad communicator that you'll always stay such.
No.
Or you can't always improve. So I think communication is a cornerstone of our lives. That establishes rapport. What we're doing right now.
Exactly.
Good talk.
Always good. Always good.